This story caught our eye. Now, Ontario has come out with new regulations that oblige employers to give basic information to employees, such as the employer's legal name and operating business name, contact information for the employer, the starting wage or commission, the pay period and payday, and the initial anticipated hours of work. Now, it sounds like stuff you get automatically, but apparently the province feels they need to regulate this. Let's get more on this because we're joined by Herrera Vacaflor. Now, you're with Peninsula, is that right? Which is a global HR and health and safety consulting firm.
Yes, thank you, Andrew. And just to take on that, yes, indeed, it is an issue in the province where especially small and medium-sized businesses tend to sometimes not provide a written contract upfront, and instead what they do is engage in verbal agreements, which then, at the time of crunch, they just don't come true, right?
Wasn't that the verbal agreements aren't worth the paper they're written on?
Exactly. So, as you know, businesses are seeking to reduce transaction costs, and written contracts provide that kind of security. So in that sense, this new regulation is not really red tape. What it is an opportunity for both the employee to feel more secure in their job stability and also for the employer to be able to limit their financial risk. Because this is not only about certain information, these can be an opportunity for employers to just take this new requirement and turn it into an employment contract. In that way, they will be able to limit their financial risk should there be a termination along the way.
That's interesting. I mean, it is red tape, but it sounds like a reasonable explanation that an employee would get this information, especially when they're vulnerable sometimes. There might be a new arrival or a young person.
Exactly. And as we've seen before, Ontario has been receiving a lot of foreign workers, and this is also intending to remedy that.
Does this apply to temporary foreign workers, do you know?
So provided that a business has at least 25 or more employees, then that would apply. If it's less than 25 employees, then it won't.
I don't see why. Why would it not apply if you employ less than 25?
Well, sometimes if it's less than 25, then adding more paperwork, can just impede faster recruitment.
Have other other provinces moved in this direction?
That's a great question. This is actually not an innovation for Ontario. It's more like a coming of terms in the country. So the federal government has already provided for this requirement back in 2024, and Newfoundland and Labrador has been doing this already for a long time. And in certain cases and for certain employees, British Columbia also requires an employment contract to be given.
So just to remind the viewers here, so the employer's legal name and operating business name.
Yes.
I mean, that sounds like a simple thing, but it could help, especially if you needed to go to the ministry with a complaint or something.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the idea here. And given the activity in the courts, there's been more and more litigation regarding employment relationships. So sometimes these employees are so vulnerable that they don't even know whom to claim against.
Yeah, I mean, even if they're not new to Canada, they're young people in some cases, yeah.
Yes.
And also the starting hourly or wage rate or commission. But you say actually this is an opportunity for employers to give people a contract and really sort of clarify, crystallize the relationship here.
Yes. So this is exactly what why is this an opportunity? This is not just like staple requirements like the company name or anything. If a company were to take this onto an employment contract, then they will be able to limit their own legal responsibility when it comes to a termination. Yeah. Without an employment contract, an employer in Ontario could owe an employee 1 month per year of service. With an employment contract, that can be reduced severely up to a maximum of 8 weeks, no matter how long the employee has worked for the company.
So it can work in the employer's favor.
100%. That's why I was highlighting that it's not necessarily red tape.
Now, I know I'm getting into the weeds a bit here, but a lot of employees come to a workplace through an employment agency.
That's true.
How would that work?
So that's a great question. This is one of the exceptions. This is one of the exceptions provided by the regulation.
Another exception.
Exactly. So these, what usually called assignment employees, which are usually the employees that agencies recruit, they will not be covered by this regulation. So this still allows these temporary agencies to continue their commercial activity as usual, and fast track the meeting of employers and employees in an easier way.
So there's a description of the employee's initial anticipated hours of work as well.
So in this is exactly for the reason we were talking before. Sometimes when big businesses acquire foreign workers and they start with an initial work time, they don't know exactly how long that changes, and workers don't know exactly what are their limit hours of work. That way, if we include this requirement, it will be easier for an employee to know, I've been working overtime already. Where is my pay?
I'm guessing, though, it's tough for workers because I'm sure the Ministry of Employment is understaffed, and actually getting help from the bureaucrats can be hard.
Exactly, and this is why this regulation tries to, close the gap in that sense.